Kia ora koutou, I'm Michael Fletcher and I'm Principal of Chaucer School here in Tamaki Makaurau in our remarkable country of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Here are 3 tips for PAC, 3 tips for principles and consequences. Tip number 1, health and safety. The consequence of us not being on top of health and safety? Well, obviously someone may get hurt. So definitely putting some time and energy into minimising the chances of that happening. At our school, we have one clear focus around our health and safety. And it's this. At the end of the day, everybody, that's big people and little people, gets home in one piece. So all of our health and safety practices, procedures and policies are in place to ensure that. And we're very clear that health and safety is everyone's responsibility. This not only ensures that it keeps everyone safe, it also means that all of the mahi doesn't fall on me as the principal, whilst not shying away from the fact that ultimately the buck stops with me. Tip number 2, paperwork. Obviously, us principals love the fact that we could spend all day, every day on paperwork. Let's be honest, it's one of the best parts of the job. What are you talking about? Let me take my tongue out of my cheek. Invoices, property plans, PLD applications, meeting agendas, emails, complaints,
board reports, legislation updates, stone reports, free bulletin, GC docs.
The consequence of not being on top of all paperwork is, well, first up, it is impossible to be on top of all paperwork all the time. And it is unhealthy to try to be on top of all of it all of the time. Do not try. It's not sustainable. So, what to do? An example. We've recently finished the new ERO process and our profile report is finished. When it goes online, have a look. It's a riveting read. There is also now a separate report titled Board Assurance with Regulatory and Legislative Requirements Report 2023 to 2026. And ours looks good. There are headings and then it says yes or no. So ours says board admin, yes. Curriculum, yes. Personnel management, yes. And on it goes until the action for compliance section. ERO has identified the following area of non-compliance during the board assurance process. Adopt a statement on the delivery of the health curriculum at least once in every 2 years after consultation with the school community. The board has since taken steps to address the area of non-compliance identified. Now, when ERO first pointed this out, I'll admit I was ticked off. I thought, how did I miss that? The new Education and Training Act, which requires it, came into effect in 2020. Hang on a minute. Did something else happen in 2020? The tip of my tongue, hang on, it was quite a big thing, I think. Hang on. It didn't just affect Aotearoa and New Zealand, it affected lots of other places. What was it? Oh, come on, Michael. Oh, that's right, a global pandemic. New Education and Training Act 2020 came into force in August, smack bang in the middle of the height of the global pandemic. And fun fact, in the middle of August that year, Auckland went back into alert level 3. So the consequence of this non-compliance, well, we get a sentence in one part of the report. and we've planned the community consultation. We'll make sure that we've got that statement on how we deliver the health curriculum. Now, I admit I missed it. That's on me. It's a legislative requirement. However, in terms of consequences, no one got hurt and we get a statement in the report. We've got a plan in place to consult with the community and also to provide that statement on how we deliver the health curriculum. Tip number 3, putting yourself first. And the consequence of not doing this? Well, you'll get sick, experience high levels of stress, be burnt out. Your partner, family and friends will notice that you're really grumpy and not around or just not present. Significant consequences. We work with principals and leaders to empower them to own their well-being. We provide professional coaching and we present to principals groups and at conferences. If you're interested in finding out more, drop us an email. If you're going to the NZPF conference in Queenstown, I'll see you there. In the meantime, remember to put yourself first. Ka kite anō.